Alright folks, real quickly before we get off the rest of the video, I'm going to show you these custom wood presentation cases made by yours truly to display your black powder revolver. Each box comes complete with several compartments put in several different accessories such as powder flasks or cylinders, cap tins, and whatever else you see fit to put in there. The interior of each box is felt lined to safely hold your revolver. I offer several different sizes of standard box which will fit your full-length cap and ball revolver such as an 1850 Remington or 1851 Navy. A smaller box which will fit a Remington pocket revolver or a small pistol like that. A larger Colt Walker box which will fit a Colt Walker revolver. And an even larger box which will fit an 1851 Navy buntline special revolver or an 1858 Buffalo gun. To get one of your own, you can find them for sale on my eBay store, and I have that link down below in this video's description. Go check that out when you have the chance. Now, let's get on with the rest of the show. Hi there folks, you watch the Black Powder Shooter 44 channel. Today we're out here with an Army San Marcos 1851 Navy replica. This one has a 5.5 inch barrel or 4 3/4 inch, one of those. It's a shorter barreling. And they're typically known as a sheriff's model nowadays. Back in the day, you know, in the 1860s, 1870s, you didn't have to have a gun with a 5.5 inch barrel if you were a sheriff. But that's just typically what they're known as today. So it's a nice little gun. We're going to take it up to the shooting table and take a closer look at it. Okay, so we're up here at the table with the 1851 Navy Sheriff's model by Armi San Marcos Firearms. Now, you might be like, well, Pieta and New Birdie are the only makers of replica cap and ball revolvers today, and you're pretty much true. Pedersoli makes a few, but other than that, that's about it. Armi San Marcos is now a business, and I should have looked into it before I made the video, but I don't really, not totally sure how long, but they've been out for a while now. So this gun has some age to it, but it's in really nice shape. See, nice grips, steel frame, of course, 36 caliber. As you can tell, because it has the frame is the flat frame. You don't have to, to step up for the 44 caliber cylinder like you would in a 44 Navy. So now this one, its unique feature is it has a taller sight, and looks like someone drilled that in themselves, or fitted that themselves, and I think it looks pretty good, and they did a pretty good job on it. And it looks like they also cut off the barrel themselves, because I can see the writing on the barrel going off. But they reamed it off nice. Everything was finished very nicely. So hopefully, I'm hoping it shoots point of aim, but we'll see. So I'm gonna get everything ready to load it up. Okay, we're ready to load it up. It's a 36 caliber gun, so it's going to need a 375 or 380 inch diameter round ball. We're going to be using 375s here today. And I'm going to load it with 20 grains of powder. So I have a flask that throws a 22 grain charge, but I failed to bring it out. So we have this one that throws about 28, 30-ish grain load, and that's a little too much for this little gun. So we're just going to use, that's more than I can hold in the cylinder is what I mean. So I'm gonna push the valve and pour this. I actually didn't have to put my finger over it to stop the powder, but it works. Okay, get a little bit off in the powder measure. Now that flask I was just using, and I just put it on the screen, of course, is made by, I'm pretty sure it's made by Traso, if I'm not mistaken. One of those companies. I don't think it's your typical Traditions flask, and it's actually of good quality. I got it on eBay, not bad price. So we got our powder put in here in the chamber. I don't know if you can see it. Might be a little bit of a shadow there. And I'm gonna take a wad. That looks like a good load for this gun. Wad's a snug fit. Put a wad in there. And now all you need to do is put the round ball where the chamber and you see it like that. it's not easy to do with this little loading lever. I would use my powder incorporated stand, but I think I lost my 36 caliber loading jack that it comes with. So we're just going to load it on the gun today. So we're going to do that 5 more times. Okay, I got the gun in half cock here. So we're ready to go. I'm going to shoot on paper first just to see where it's hitting. This gun is a little bit, you have to learn your new guns when you're shooting them. I was loading 20 grains of powder, and actually in a couple of chambers when I was doing that, I shaved a ring of lead on the projectile, but the ball was coming back with the loading lever. So it's obviously not a good thing. So I ended up going down to 15 grains on the other chambers, and those fit nicely. So I don't know if that was just like an anomaly or something or what, but so we're just going to see how this does. About 10 yards from that target, all right? Let's go fire it off. Okay, here we go. It ended up being 5 shots because basically when I loaded one chamber, the ball came back on that chamber. Came up with a loading lever, so I just fired a blank out of that round. And it was the round that felt weak, and actually the wad, here's the wad, I found it. What it did was it went right in the center of the bullseye right there, and right as I was bringing the camera down just now, it fell off. It was stuck to there, and I thought I shot a bullet right through the center of the bullseye, but nope, it was a wad. So, 5-shot group, looks like he's shooting pretty much point of aim, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's try some long range shots with the 1851 Navy. I don't know how I'll do, because it's a short barrel and everything, but let's see how this goes. Okay, that's a no. I have no idea where it's going. I aimed right at it for a couple shots, and then I aimed below, and then I aimed over, and I missed every time. So, I guess I'm not shooting that far this time. Okay, so I tried shooting at the long range target, and I missed. So, I'm gonna try it on paper at long range. I have a big piece of cardboard down there in that stand, and you know, if I have any going high, I should be able to get them on the target somewhere. So, let's see what happens. I'll zoom into the target so I can see for my reference, and also for you guys who are watching to actually see where the bullets are going. So, let's see how this does with the 1851 Navy Sheriff's model. Looks like we're going about a foot low and maybe even a little to the left. But this round, I was aiming for this target, and this round here, I did aim a up in the middle of the target on one of those shots just now. So the others I was aiming right here. So it looks like we're going low and left about, well, I was saying a foot low. It's less than that. Let's say about 8 inches low and forward to the left. I want to see. Let's try the long range again and see if I could adjust accordingly for that. Okay, so we shot the paper target down there, going about 6 to 8 inches low and about 3 or 4 inches left. So knowing what I know now, let's see if I can hit the steel target. Well, I decided before I shot that I was going to aim at the top right ear, I guess if you want to call it an ear, top right ear of the target. So where it's hanging on the right side, where the rope is hanging from it, that's where I was aiming. And I got it 3 out of 6 times. That last round, I don't know how I missed because I felt like that was right on. But I guess not. So, moving on. Alrighty, well, it's time to take out some shaving cream with the 51 Navy Sheriff's model revolver. Okay, so I'll wrap it up for a review in the 1851 Navy Sheriff's model by Armi San Marcos. Nice little gun, good shooter. Happy that I was finally able to adjust and hit the steel down there at the longer range. And happy about that. Anyway, it's a nice little gun, like I said. And we just took out the shaving cream just now. It's kind of funny. I'm so anxious to see the shaving cream when I shoot it that I don't really aim properly most of the time. But eventually I was able to get it today. So had a good time shooting this gun today. And I like the Sheriff's model. You know, I don't know if I've ever shot a Sheriff's model Colt or Remington, so I definitely like it. Nice gun. I ended up using 15 grains of powder, even though in a loading sequence I said 20 grains. I ended up using 15 grains after that, and it still felt, you know, like it had some punch to it. So anyway, that'll do it for the video, folks. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please subscribe and like the video, comment, do all that stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, have a great day.